fairy tale is a fairy tale or a presentation of fairy tales that takes more than one fairy tale, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four, and twists them all together into a new story. You'll see several fairy tales in tonight's performance. It's also twisted in that oftentimes the end has a twist.
Once upon a time, I wish in a far-off kingdom, more than any, that the young maiden found one lad, more than jewels. I wish, and a childless baby, more than I wish, with his wife, more than anything, more than love. I wish the king is giving a festival, more than life. I wish to go to the festival, more than riches. I wish my cow would give us some milk, more than anything.
I wish we had a child.
Why, come in, little girl.
I wish. It's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please. To bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please. Thank you. Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods, it's through the trees to where I am expecting them. Into the woods, the grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way?
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Here, now don't stray and be late.
Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, to grandmother's house and home before dark.
And save some of those sweets for Granny. Talk of grandmother, and no father, and his mother. Well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken to market.
But mother, no!
She's given us no milk for a week. We've no food nor money, and no choice but to sell her.
She's my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her gums. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump, big enough to be a hump. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes, mother, no more than 5 pounds.
Less than 5. Now go.
Across the baker lost his mother and father in a baking accident. Well, at least that's what he believed. He was eager to have a family of his own, was concerned that all efforts until now have failed.
Like that?
It's the witch from next door. The old enchantress told the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when your mother was a child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted more than anything in the world.
What?
Greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddlecress, and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, harassing me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him. Right there, I turned him into stone, or a dog,
and that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, but how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket?
What?
Beans!
Beans?
The special beans! I let him go, I didn't know he stole my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and the bang, crash, and the lightning flash, and... well, that's another story, never mind. Anyway, the big day came, and I made my quick. Oh, don't take away the big day, shrieked and screeched, but I did, and I hit her where she'll never be reached. And your father cried, and your mother died, but for extra measure, I admit it for a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified, and I laid a little spell on them. You too, son! Your family be a barren one! So, there's no more fuss, and there's no more seeds, and my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines, but I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans!
Something wrong. Explain how the maker might lift the spell.
First? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1, the cow is white as milk. 2, the cape is red as blood. 3, the hair is yellow as corn. 4, the slipper is pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood!
Ladies! On carriage ways! Please may I go to the festival? The festival? You make us the fools in the festival. The more to find the prince.
The carriage is waiting.
We must be gone. The next father. I wish.
What I found in my father's hunting jackets.
6 beans.
I wonder if they are the...
The witch's beans? We'll take them with us.
No, you're not to come, and that is final. What am I to do?
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
Cow is white as milk,
And so the baker, will watch me set off to meet the enchanted system demands. As for Cinderella, I still wish to go to the festival. But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know about this and others. Grave the hazel tree. I tell her I just want to go to the king's festival.
Into the woods without regret, the choices make, the task is set. Into the woods without forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish.
milky white. Not to my liking. How do you know my name?
How much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of meat.
Let's go, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf. To my grandmother. Bread and wine, so grandmother has something good to make her strong.
Where might your grandmother live?
Further in the world, house was in a free larger.
Hello, little girl. Missing on the flower. Someone that flower.
Mother said straight ahead, not to the right or be misled.
Slow, little girl. And the birds are singing sweetly. This is the bird of sweetly. Traveling so sweetly.
Mother said not to stray, so as to slow, so move with more delay. Ready for the first Mr. Wolf?
It's hard to come to that little girl in the red cape.
Forget the little girl, get the cake! That's the cake, get it!
How do I get it?
You just go up to the little thing and you take it! Oh, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, listen to her beautiful music! Oh, get me what I need!
I'll never get that red cape or the golden cow or yellow slipper. Is it a yellow cow and a golden slipper? Oh, no.
Cow as white as milk, the cape as red as blood, the hair as yellow as corn, the slipper as pure as gold.
What are you doing here?
Ah, you forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone in the woods. Go home immediately.
But I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my head.
Cow as white as...
Well, yeah, hello there, young man. What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of a forest?
I was headed to market, but it seems I've lost my way.
And what are you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds.
And what if you can't fetch that sum? Then what are you to do?
I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
Beans. We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must.
Huh?
Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans? In exchange for my cow.
These are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description?
How many beans?
You'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of meat.
How many beans?
6.
5. You mustn't give up on all of our beans. You must save one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say these beans are worth £1 each at the very least.
Could I buy Milky White back someday?
Well, possibly. Go up there, young man. cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? Are we going to dispel this curse to deceit?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do you want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows?
Please go home. I'll carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cake of red.
As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest. And when the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your beautiful hair to me.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel! What a strange but beautiful name! And fit for a prince! Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I'll stand before her tower and let down her hair to me.
Hello there, little girl. Where did you get that beautiful cape?
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I have a look at it?
Please, give it back. I don't like to be without my cape.
Get the little girl, get the cake.
I just wanted to make certain that you really love this cape. Now you go to your granny's and be careful no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need, then you go when you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? Things are only what you need them for. I need that cape.
And so the baker, with newfound determination, went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Good day, grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
The better to heal it, my dear.
But grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you in, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what a big, terrible mouth you
The
have.
better to eat you in, my dear.
Appetite appeased, the wolf took the bed for a nice long nap.
My, that grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd, where's the little one? Grandmother. What's that red piece of cloth doing in the corner of your mouth? Grandmother. I'll get the red cloak within your stomach.
Right, how dark and dank it was inside that wolf.
leave you to your task. No, you keep them.
How much are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to the way or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bare, then I really got scared. Well, excited and scared, but he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker, here. You saved our lives.
Are you certain?
Yes. Maybe Granny will make me another one out of the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
So the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back to the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only adults would exchange a cow for beans.
Mother, no!
To bed. Without supper for you.
Little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would later stretch into the heavens.
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass by?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never liked royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before.
Thank you.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? If a prince were pursuing me, I certainly wouldn't hide. Tell me about the ball.
It's a very nice ball.
Yes, and?
And they have far too much food.
No, the prince! Yes, the prince!
If you knew who I really was.
Oh? Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh? How?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes, and?
And I'm not in the mood.
Are you to return to the King's Festival tomorrow?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince! All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I wouldn't give to be in your shoes.
Will you look over there? An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean slippers.
It looks like a giant beanstalk rising into the sky.
As pure as coal.
Must get home.
Hey, I need your shoes. Hey, come back here. Wait! white. You said I could buy her back.
Yes, but I'm not certain if 5 gold pieces...
Are you saying you'd like more? Keep this. I'll get back some.
Wait, I didn't say... 5 gold pieces. With this money, I can buy baking supply for a year. Buy a new thatch roof and a new chimney.
But could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
How would that be a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. The money is not what's important. What's important is that you wish beyond.
Wait, come back here. What are you doing here now?
I saved the red cape.
Yes, I have the cape. Only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better than to have entrusted her to you.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please go back to the village. I will make things right. Then we can just go on about our life. No more hunting in the woods for strange objects. No more witches and dim-witted boys and hungry little girls. Go.
There you are, good brother. Father and I have been wondering where you have been.
I have been looking for the beautiful one. The one that I danced the evening with.
And where did she go?
Disappeared.
I, too, have found a lovely maiden. She lives on top of a tall tower that has no doors or stairs.
And how do you manage a visit?
I stand before her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lowers the longest, most beautiful set of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel. What kind of name is that? You jest.
She is as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. Does that make sense? None would run from us.
Yet, one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of a speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her care. Blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours. When you know she would go with you, if there only were doors. Agony, oh the torture they teach.
Always 10 steps behind,
always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman.
answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to a white cow?
Oh, he's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't care to ever again.
I haven't seen your son today.
I hope he didn't go up to that beanstalk again. Jack! 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 Jack!
Moo.
Ooh, looking for your cow?
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I am here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I am here to see your wishes granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path.
Oh!
Excuse me for this.
Hello. It's these slippers.
I'd say these slippers were as pure as gold.
Yes, they're everything you could wish for in beauty.
What I wouldn't give for just one.
Well, not likely to much
I need that shoe. Doctor! I needed to have a baby. I need to get out of here.
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool, old woman.
I think she went
I
that
can
way.
catch my own damsel, thank you.
You've the cow.
Yes, I have the cow. Only 2 items left to locate.
No, 3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you get it?
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower. It's no big deal.
3.
Well, I almost had the 4th, but she got away. She's a fast woman.
We have 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it'll take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different to lose. More sure. More sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the one who's started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Do you swear to change? You can't tell if you do. It takes 2. We change. We're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Oh my. I know we'll get past the woods, and once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods, just the 2 of us beyond lies, safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us, it takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We want 4, we have none, we got 3. We need 1, it takes 2. in my hand.
A golden egg? I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you. Now I'm taking my cow.
No, I never said I would sell my cow.
Buys my cow. I can't believe
I
you
didn't
have 5 gold pieces.
You gave
I will take money back, child.
Milky White is dead.
2 midnights gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go into the town in search of another cow.
And what do you propose you use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
Then resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best if you went for the cow, as I have yet met the young maiden with the golden slipper these previous eves, and I think I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine. That is simply fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
Why did you tell me how to visit her?
It was only adopted power.
I gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed me.
I'm no longer a child. I must see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princess, wait there in the world, it's true. Princess, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home, I am home. Who out there could love you more than I? What out there that I cannot supply? Stay with me. Stay with me. The world is dark and wide. Stay a child while you can be a child. With me.
I will not show you, but I will show you a world you've never seen. Come here.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs beanstalk while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes, live from out of the blue, and without any guide, know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You're just leaving a clue, for example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you, and you step with the shoe in a stew, in a goo. And you've learned something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace. Don't come any closer to me, please, just hear me out. You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic beans? Nonsense!
Don't do that!
I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does that make sense if you're running from print?
Stop!
Here, take my shoes. You can run faster.
Who was that woman?
I do not know, sir.
I will cost your life.
I have the cow.
The slipper! We've all four!
I will give this to the prince and will search the kingdom tomorrow for the king who will fit this shoe.
It's mine! No, I don't care if this costs me my life. Just give it
And
to me!
all will come to a happy end. The shoe.
Just give it to me. It's mine. Just... Hey!
Where is he going?
I don't know. Where's the prince when you need him?
I have the maiden slipper.
Can I have it?
What?
What's the other one? I need it.
Peasant!
Please.
Bow down. Off. Off.
We've all four.
We must be off now. I must rest. My royal behind.
There's a big giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk, calling for his axe, and when he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell, but there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the giant!
Well, if he's been crushed by the giant, then there's nothing that any of us can do about it, is there?
Doesn't anyone care that a giant has fallen from the sky? Oh.
Now, as I said before, I must rest. My royal feet needs a resting.
Give all the objects?
Yes.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to
She
me.
is. She is.
This cow has been covered with flour!
We had a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead one, I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that?
Now!
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look. The most beautiful heart.
Shame on you. You've stolen too much.
First, right?
What's happening?
before we compared the hair to the ear of this corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in the town.
You what? I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot touch the ingredients.
The corn, the corn.
What?
The silky hair of the corn. Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow. Hurry.
This had better work, old man, before this last stroke of midnight, or else your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Yes, meet your father.
Father? That be you?
Please, not now.
Working?
I don't understand.
Working.
Phyllis!
She's milking.
The cow.
Father! Father!
Son! Son!
What's wrong? No more giant waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves and the lies, the false hopes, the goodbyes, the reverses, all the wondering what even worse is still in store? All the children, all the giants, no more.
And so, the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. For the bakers, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night, when her beads had been stolen and the lightning flashed, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for Rapunzel, she had been punished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. And when he approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms, weeping. Two of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was gonna come fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. This is who I truly am. Come with me, child. We could be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. You're the only family I know. Come with me, please. No. You give me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, for exchange for youth and beauty, the witch lost her power of As for Cinderella's prince, he began his search for the one who fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the shoe into the dwarf's room.
My toe, darling, I know, will remove the path to go. When you're running from sin, you're running with everything.
once again. Notice blood. And when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is a true bride.
I see you found your prince, yes.
Thank you for the slipper.
I got the baby so And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after, journey over, all ended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, ever after,
much for coming tonight. This is only our second musical ever at GSIS, and I am so proud of our student for Mr. Blanck.